This morning, we would like to be able to give you a reliable update on the president's condition, but we can't because his doctor has admitted lying to the American people and the White House is withholding key information. So we just can't be sure about anything. What we do know is that 7 months into the pandemic and 209,725 deaths later, the president now, all of a sudden, says he's learned a lot about the coronavirus. But not so much that it prevented him from getting in a sealed SUV with Secret Service agents for this photo op outside Walter Reed Hospital. One veteran Secret Service agent calls that stunt reckless and irresponsible and unbelievable. The Washington Post reports this morning that the president is pushing for a return to the White House today, but there is some fear, the Post says, among his advisors that it is a political decision and that he could relapse and have to return to Walter Reed.
At least 10 people in the president's circle are now infected, including the First Lady, 3 senators, and Governor Chris Christie. We believe he is still in the hospital this morning, but we have no word on his condition. At least 3 journalists assigned to cover the White House have also tested positive, and we will speak to one of them in a moment. The pandemic itself is surging again. 22 states report rising case numbers. Cases are dropping in only 5 states this morning. So joining us now is Michael Shear, CNN political analyst and New York Times White House correspondent. He is one of the White House journalists who tested positive for coronavirus. We also have Jonathan Wackrow, CNN law enforcement analyst and former Secret Service agent for President Barack Obama. Before we get to everything the president's doing, Michael, how are you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling okay. I mean, this is definitely an uncomfortable thing to have. I wouldn't recommend it to folks. It feels like you have the flu, the aches and pains and chills, and I still have a low-grade fever that I've had for several days. So it's definitely not comfortable.
All right.
But it's also not. I mean, I'm here. You sort of get through it, and I'm not in the hospital, and I certainly feel lucky when compared to all the people that have had this, far worse than I have.
And you are doing your reporting, you are doing your work because the story itself right now is so important and you're able to do it, which is great. Jonathan, to you, you have served in presidential protective detail. So I want to know what you were thinking when you saw those pictures last night of the president in the enclosed SUV with those Secret Service agents driving by Walter Reed for really nothing more than a photo op. Now, I know that agents, they'll do their job. Their job is to just barrel forward, protect the president best they can, and that's what they're always focused on. But I have to believe there are other feelings going on here as well.
John, good morning. I was shocked when I saw that the images of the president in the SUV just going around the block, essentially for the optic. What this speaks to, it literally is the proverbial exclamation point on the complete disregard for basic health security measures. And we have to look back 7 months ago when the rise of this pandemic was entering into our country. Basic health security protocols from the White House military office, specifically the medical unit and the Secret Service, needed to be implemented and followed so we didn't have this situation. We are in a 100% avoidable situation. The president should not be in the hospital. We should not have political leaders who are, have contracted this virus. We should not have been here, and broadly, we shouldn't have had so many Americans, get the disease and unfortunately die from the disease. We have disregarded the basic health security elements from the very beginning.
The president is supposed to be quarantining. That's what we have all been told for the past 9 months. When you have symptoms, you stay by yourself. You avoid even your family. You don't go out in public. You don't expose other people. I mean, that's one of the consistent messages that every doctor has told us for all of these 9 months. And that raises the issue, Michael, of what you're suffering from, because maybe it was the Amy Coney Barrett event inside, indoors, and out. There was the super spreader. But then the president kept going to all sorts of events, from the debate with Joe Biden to all of these fundraisers. And why is it a state secret when he was last tested negative, when he last got tested negative? Why can't Kayleigh McEnany answer that? And don't the American public deserve to know the answer to that, because that would help us explain why you got it and why so many other people have gotten it.
Right. I mean, look, there's two things here. One is that the president is, following a completely different set of rules than everybody else in America, and I think that that sets him apart. And I think it probably makes people angry that, hey, we're moving about our lives, having all of these terrible impacts to our mobility and to our children's education, which is shut down in places, and yet the president can sort of evade the kind of rules that we are having to live by. And look, I think the other thing that has been said to us repeatedly is that the thing that's going to stop this is contact tracing, is finding out every minute detail about where and when somebody was infected, so you can go back and contact all those people. And I will say, it's now 10 days, 11 days, whatever, since I think that I was probably infected on that Saturday. I've not been contacted by the White House. Nobody from the White House has said boo and asked anything about where I was or who I talked to or who else I might have infected. And so I think that just shows you that they're not. They're not taking it seriously, at least as it pertains to themselves.
That's a big deal, Michael. Talk about that some more. First of all, you think maybe you were infected Saturday night, by whom it's unclear, right? But you did go on
Right.
Air Force One. The president came back and spoke to reporters off the record. So if he was infectious, it's not impossible. And was he wearing a mask when he spoke to you?
He was not. He was not wearing a mask, and he spoke to us for about 10 minutes off the record. Look, it's hard to know, right? If he had just been infected himself that day, the medical experts, I think that you guys have been playing, would suggest that he probably wasn't very infective himself at that point. I was also at the White House earlier that day, not in the Rose Garden for the event, but when you fly on Air Force One, the White House requires that you take a COVID test earlier in the day. Which I did. So I was at the White House campus. It's possible I ran into somebody else there who was infected, but that was the last time I was at the White House, and last time really I was out and about. So it's pretty clear. I think somewhere along that course of that day was where I got infected.
And just to be clear, though, no contact tracing. You haven't been contacted yet. And we're hearing that from other people who were at that event as well. That's astounding. I mean, what does that tell you about the White House level of seriousness and concern about, it's a microcosm of a larger story here. I mean, if they're not concerned about an outbreak at the White House, what does that tell you? And then make it a bigger issue.
Right. Well, look, I mean, it is the result of the politics that have driven their response to this virus from the very beginning, right? Whether it was the testing fiascos early on and not having enough testing because President Trump didn't want to have more cases, or whether it was the vaccine development and the pressure and leaning on the CDC, it's all been driven by politics. And I think that even gets down to the White House itself, where people in the building didn't want to offend the president by wearing masks. And so reporters have for months at the White House worn masks all the time. We never take them off. I mean, unless you're, taking a sip to drink or something. But very few of the White House staff, Mark Meadows would always come around without a mask. None of them do until the last couple of days.
And so, Jonathan, as I said, the president's supposed to be quarantining, but he didn't. And he exposed those Secret Service agents, we think, to the virus, even though we don't know if he's still shedding the virus. We don't know when his last negative test was. We don't know if he's still testing positive. There's just so much. We don't know if he has a fever. We just don't know what's happening. And so obviously the Secret Service agents are professionals, but I know that you've talked about how all of these things chip away at the morale. So what do you think is going on there this morning and going forward?
Well, listen, I think it's really important, and I've said this all weekend long. Actions have consequences, and now we're seeing these consequences come to bear. When Secret Service agents are exposed to this virus, by their protectees or in the environment that they're operating in, yes, they are affected, but also their families are affected. There's a second and third order of consequence. There's a ripple effect, both within the Secret Service operations, but also external to the Secret Service with their families and people in the environment that they operate in. So again, we shouldn't be here, but the impact to the service, that's what's starting to chip away at the morale, as you said. And this is the first time that I have actually seen active duty officers, agents, and supervisors speak out against what is going on. And a lot of it has to do with the strategy that was put forth. No one knows who's in charge of the health security policies around the White House. Is it the Secret Service? Is it the White House Medical Unit? Is it White House Operations? Every day it seems like there's somebody else in charge. We shouldn't be here. We should have had a very solidified strategy on how to operate the White House in a global pandemic that was strictly adhered to by staff and the senior officials. And clearly we see that that was not done. And again, the action of not following that has led to the consequences that we're living with today.